This is probably your first time seeing my face, so let me introduce myself. Hi, my name is Kristen. I'm a 27-year-old jewelry designer and business owner. I'm also a Christian, a new mom, a fashion guru, and a 9-to-5 baddie. And with all of this on my plate, I am on my way to being a designer in the luxury space. So, little background about me, I have always been a fashion girly. Literally, ever since I was a little girl, I've been picking out my own outfits and putting that on. Fast forward, I've been in styling, designing, modeling, creative directing, fashion marketing, social media management, retail management, visual merchandise, and now to owning my own e-commerce store. I know it sounds like a lot, but like my pastor always says, the more gifts you have, the harder it is to discern your purpose. Which brings me to my main point. Have you ever known the path that God has called you to take, but it seems so impossible to get there? It's a lot of life lessons, character development, tests, failed ideas, debt, unstable income, if any, no sales, lost of opportunities, closed doors, and a whole lot of no's. And you just become so frustrated along the process.
I don't be feeling it. I know the word. I don't feel it. I know God speaks to me. I don't feel it at all.
Well, that's exactly how I've been feeling for about a year now. And to be honest, in this economy, I don't have time to be taking no life lessons. I'm trying to enjoy the fruits of my labor immediately. God has given me a talent and a purpose and is not allowing for me to take any shortcuts. I have to work for it. Don't get me wrong, he has definitely shown his favor in my life, but I have to work to get what's mine. I decided to document my life to witness my own progress, but also share with others. Entrepreneurship is not peaches and cream. And everybody says it's a roller coaster, but if we're being honest, it is so many more downs than ups. I'm not here to sell you a fantasy lifestyle. I'm showing my transparency as I navigate through the career field God has called me to, while also balancing the responsibilities that I've been given. So come along this journey with me while I work my way into being a luxury designer. Welcome to Diary of a God-fearing Woman Chasing Her Dreams. Well, he was basically saying it's not about your brand, it's about your character development. Because I was really doubting myself again. And I just had some good, like y'all, when I say literally, I just had an event in Miami. I couldn't go because somebody, but I had an event in Miami for Valentine's Day. Super nice for Black History Month, highlighting Black creators. Really beautiful, really classy, and my brand was a part of it. And I didn't get the results that I expected, which is okay. And doubt started to creep in just a little bit, and I was just thinking to myself, like, this is all character development, like. And this is why I feel like the Lord been told me, like, I work for him. I don't work for myself. I don't work for other people's approval. I'm not climbing up the ladder for myself, basically. Like, I literally work for him. And just because I'm not seeing the money does not mean I'm still not progressing. And that's just the truth, because I think a lot of the times we think our work ethic equals that paycheck. We think our work ethic, we think the more I put in, the more money I'm going to make. And I'm going to show y'all, baby, ain't no money on. And now, since I'm not working, since I'm on maternity leave, quote unquote, not really even a real maternity leave. Look at that. One session, 0 sales, 0 orders. I'm gonna show y'all the last 30 days. I was doing good at first. No money. But I can't work right now. I can't, so that means I can't put in money to do it. But I'm saying all this to say that like with the Valentine's thing, I didn't get what I expected, and it turned out so nice. But like, I spent a lot of money. I maybe spent about, well, I'm gonna have to pay it off. I gotta make this quick because I ain't got that much storage. But basically, to make a long story short, it did not turn out like I think I wanted more, because I did a Valentine's thing on my own, and then I did the creators event. And the creators event, all the influencers that were there just about responded, and you know, we're gonna work in some partnership, which is great, which is good. And then I also did a Galentine's thing on my own. Nobody really responded to me. I sent out the packages and I didn't get the results that I wanted. I sent out 4 packages to 4 different influencers. Nobody posted anything. Nobody said anything. Nobody promoted anything. But that does not mean it's over. And that's what I have to remind myself. Like, I'm building relationships with people, but I think because I'm pregnant and I technically got laid off and I did Uber Eats at 30 something weeks pregnant to pay for it, and you know, it's a little disappointing because you put in a lot of work and you just expect certain results, but that doesn't mean it's over. And again, I work for the Lord, I don't work for myself. So that's just my little yap session for today. Just really just learning how to, Kason is kicking. Let's see if he'll move again. But just learning how to just shift my focus and just understand the main goal and who I work for. I don't work for myself, I work for the Lord. And this is all about character development. It's not necessarily about, the money will come one day. Everything I want will come. My dreams will come true. And that's why I'm recording this, the process of me chasing my dreams, me doing what I feel like the Lord has called me to do right now. It might not make sense to a lot of people, but it definitely makes sense to me. It's not meant for my vision to be shared with the world. What the Lord gives me is what he gives me. This ain't a group project with a whole bunch of people. This is between me and him, and I understand that, and I have to walk in that and just know that, you know, I'm going down the right path. I know he's confirmed it to me multiple times over and over again that I'm walking in the right direction for sure. And he is definitely blessing my business. I just think the money has to be there too. Like, it's so hard for me to see my business flourishing if I'm not making money, because I'm spending a lot of money to keep it up. And not even a lot of money, but I'm just spending my hard-earned money, and I'm tired of it. Like, I'm tired of it. But the Lord gives rewards, and it doesn't always equal the dollar sign. That's just. And so my next thing that I'm gonna tackle is, I'm already in contact with the people now to do an interview with. So we're gonna see how that go as well. But yeah.